Well, following Altrincham's fantastic 1-0 victory at the Jakeman Stadium against Boston United, we're talking to El Presidente, Grahame Rowley. Grahame, of course, was the former chairman and chairman right until the end of the season, as we thought was, before the pandemic. But he's got promoted as president. First of all, Grahame, it's a fantastic day for the football club.
It's absolutely superb, like I say. I think everyone's just buzzing about being back in the National League. National, and I think where everyone wants to be, so superb.
And you've been through everything in the last sort of 15, 20 years, the highs, the lows, and there's been lots of both of them. But I think for the people, the fans, the supporters who have been through those years, today's especially sweet.
Oh, of course it is, yeah. I think any club goes through these kind of like cyclical times, basically. I mean, the promotions, the relegations, the good times, the bad times. I think that's what makes the good times all the better, basically, because if you have a bad times, you appreciate the good times even more. So.
And the game itself, it wasn't a classic, and we didn't start that brilliantly, but I thought certainly it was a game of two halves, but Boston were the better side first half. But I thought in the end we were the better side, deserved to win. That second half performance was brilliant, and you've got to give Phil and Neil fantastic credit for what they've done in the dressing room.
Oh, superb! Yes, I mean the first half. I mean everyone's nervous in finals. I don't think I've ever seen a good final at all. I think we got dragged into a bit of the long ball game which they were playing. But second half with the wind, and I think also with the talk they had at half time, I think they changed things around, and you could see that we had probably 5 chances in the first 5 minutes of the second half, or half chances. And I think, like I say, the more and more the game went on, the more and more you thought that we might just nick it. Always a shame that you're going to win a game on a mistake, but that's what happens in finals. There's one mistake, and when someone wins it, and thank goodness it was us this time.
And who were the players that stood out for you today?
I think Josh Ludstrom was certainly my man of the match. I think his energy, his distribution, his calmness for such a young lad. He's got great attributes, and I think he's got a long way to go. And I think Crewe got a great player on the hands there.
Yeah, I don't think I could disagree with that. And he's been a great loan signing just at the time that we needed it, and he's been very much part of the fantastic form that we've produced in 2020. And he doesn't look that strong, but he gets around the pitch and he's really competitive, and he'll mix it with anybody.
Exactly. He's quite a quiet lad as well, to be honest. In his dressing room, he doesn't get involved that much, but I say when he gets out on that pitch, he's I don't know, he's a beast. He really does actually put himself about, and he gets himself really worked up and plays superbly well with it. So a great credit to him, to be honest. I think also a little mention to Simon Richmond as well. I think his normal position, being in midfield, and to come in and actually take the place of Andy White in a big game like this. And I remember, if everyone remembers, the game at Boston in August when we lost 5-0. Sean Densmore had a real torrid time at the right back, and I think they thought the same thing. They'd attack us down the left, but I think Simon did a great job there.
Yeah, I thought Simon Richmond was outstanding and involved in the goal. He was the man who capitalised on a bit of an error, but he's the man who set up the goal, and he's played a key part in a key moment in Altrincham's history there.
Most certainly. As I say again, his energy and his I don't know, just wanting to win the ball and actually get it in there was part of what made the mistake in the end. I think it was quite funny actually, because I was talking to Paul Carter, our secretary at the time, and we were saying we probably need to bring Dan Mooney off actually, just as we were scoring the goal, because we thought, well, we just need a bit more, I don't know, something a bit more solid, and we were saying bring Pearsey on maybe, and then he goes and scores. So it was quite a funny moment in the stand there while we were watching.
Yeah, he did get pulled fairly quickly after that, though.
He certainly did, yeah.
And that's the third promotion that you've seen Altrincham Football Club to the National League. 2005, that famous day at Stoke City. 2014, who will ever forget that? And Greg Wilkinson's goal in the 120th minute. And now today at the Jakeman's Stadium. And has it quite sunk in yet?
No, it certainly hasn't. It was one of them, surreal moments at the end, like when the whistle went. You just thought, wow, honestly, we've done it. Absolutely brilliant. And as I said before, I think it's only the bad times that make the good times all the better, in that kind of sense. We got the 2 relegations. it's history now. That is, we've brought the right people in. They've done a good job, and we've got back to where I think the majority of us think that we should be. And we're looking forward now to next season.
And great to see Jake Maltz lifting the trophy, because he's been through it all as well. And he had some very difficult times at Altrincham Football Club, but he's been an absolute colossus since Phil and Neil arrived.
He certainly has, yeah. I think they pinned their faith in him when they came in. I think they brought a few people in from Nantwich, where they come from, but I think they saw the quality in him and the leadership in him, and gave him that captain's role. And I think he's repaid them by actually being that kind of person, and he's done a superb job in front of the back four. Changed his game a little bit, because he was always a bit more adventurous before that and going forward more, whereas now he's the actual defensive wall, and that helps out in front of the back four. But I think he's brought that solidity about Altrincham's play now, and he's been very impressive. I think the ones that have stayed, like I say, Simon Richmond and Sean Densmore, shame he can't be here today. But again, they've all been the backbone of the side over the last few years.
And then with the presentation, I expected to see Mike Tattersall up there. I didn't expect to see the Altrincham president there. What was all that about?
Oh, you just got to get involved, haven't you? It was just, I think, pure emotion, to be quite honest. I gave a speech. I gave a little speech, a very, very short speech to the players actually at the hotel before we set off here, and I just said it's the end of my era as chairman. It's maybe the start of a new era for the football club, and I just want them to be to enjoy it and everything. And I think it's just a great way to sign off from my chairmanship at the football club, and to pass on to the new board.
So that's a great way to sign off, as you say. Congratulations, Graham. It's been a fantastic day. As you say, a new era is starting, but your era at Altrincham Football Club as chairman, which is finished. You're now the president of Altrincham Football Club. Perhaps that's a new era has finished on a massive, massive high. Massive
high, yeah. Like I say, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed all my time here. I'll still be around on match days. I'll still be helping out, because like I say, I love the club. I think everyone knows that I love this club. So I won't be going anywhere, but I'll still be around to help out and do whatever I can do to make sure that we continue our success.
That is the thoughts of Altrincham President Grahame Rowley, their outgoing chairman, on our superb promotion to the National League, getting a well-deserved round of applause. It's been a wonderful day here at the Jakeman Stadium. And just a reminder of that scoreline: Boston United 0, Altrincham 1.